Hi guys, welcome to my channel and another video. A while ago I recorded a short vlog where I was beginning to clear out some of the clothes that no longer fit me since I've been in eating disorder recovery, and I was only doing dresses at that point because I felt that to do everything in my wardrobe was just going to be too overwhelming. For the record, I have more clothes than any one person should legally be allowed to own. It's just insane how much I have in the way of clothing. But yesterday I decided, you know what, it's time to get rid of everything that would fall into my anorexic clothing. So basically stuff that doesn't fit me anymore or is on the verge of not fitting me. Just get rid of it, because the only reason to hold on to it is the possibility that one day we might fit those clothes again. And I think it's an integral part of recovery to get rid of those clothes, because it's a kind of symbolic way of saying to the eating disorder, you're not coming back into my life. I don't need to keep these clothes because they're not going to fit me again, because you are not going to control me anymore. So that's what I'm doing. Now, this suitcase is an old suitcase bought for a French exchange trip when I was at school. And because I've got my lovely new pink suitcase, I don't need it anymore. So I thought I would put all my clothes that do not fit me anymore into this suitcase and give them to charity. Now, the suitcase is full. I started my clear out yesterday and I so wanted to vlog it, but yesterday was unbearably hot and I just looked even worse than I usually do. But I only did the rest of my dresses, my skirts, my trousers. That's all I've done. I've still got all my jeans to do because I have so many pairs of jeans. It's honestly stupid. All my tops, so that's t-shirts and sort of heavier things like jumpers. That doesn't sound like a lot, but trust me, it's a lot. So I'm going to vlog some of doing that today. I was putting items on Vinted, but they weren't selling. I don't want them sitting in my flat because there's always the temptation to just put them back in my wardrobe. If they're gone, they're gone, and that's it. So I would urge you, if you are in recovery and you are holding on to clothing that doesn't fit you anymore, just clear it out. It's not been distressing or upsetting for me, and it wasn't when I did the last vlog around this subject either. And I think it's because I know I'm ready to do it. I don't love my bigger body, but I've accepted that this is the body I've got, and the benefits I get from being in this body far outweigh anything I would get from being able to fit into clothing that is now too small for me. I would not be able to do pole fitness. I would not be able to drive. I would not be able to do Dungeons and Dragons. My YouTube videos would be lacking in energy and enthusiasm and probably not be much fun for you guys to watch. So there's just too much to lose and I don't want to go back there. I'm aware that it's a really, really big thing, and just because it hasn't affected me emotionally doesn't mean that's how it's going to be for everyone. You might be someone who is crying as you're doing it, but that's okay. Just feel those emotions, acknowledge they're there and accept them, and then let them go, because there's so much more to life than being able to fit into a certain size of clothing. There is always the possibility that, yeah, I will relapse, I will lose weight, and I will then need to go and buy more smaller size clothing if I find that the clothing I've got is so ridiculously big it's falling off me. but that's another deterrent. I haven't got those clothes on standby just in case. It's like ripping away the safety net. So I would definitely urge you, even if you can't clear everything out, either pick a type of clothing or even just one piece of clothing, one pair of jeans, one top, one skirt that doesn't fit you or that you associate with being very unwell, and get rid of it. Sell it on Vinted, give it to charity, give it to someone who it will fit, do whatever you want with it, burn it if that's going to help you symbolically, although probably not very eco-friendly. There are clothing recycling bins and stuff, so that's probably a better way to go. But yeah, I would urge you to do it. And if you do it, please put a comment in the box below and tell me what you've cleared out. And I don't care if you're watching this video 10 years from it being uploaded. I mean, YouTube might not even be going in 10 years. I might not even be going in 10 years, but I want you to put that comment in. I want to know, because I want to celebrate your victory, and it might only be a small victory, but it's still victory and it's still worth celebrating. And it can be so easy to write something off as, oh, it's just one dress that I've given away. For someone with a severe eating disorder, that is huge. So do not diminish your own achievements. Right, enough waffling. Let's go through to the bedroom and tackle some more of my extremely extensive wardrobe. So here we are in my bedroom, and I have along this wall an entire row of built-in wardrobes which are absolutely full of clothes. I don't think I've ever shown you the inside of my wardrobes before. There's a very good reason. This is what we're working with. That top shelf is handbags and purses. I don't need to do that, but then we have jeans and there's some joggers. And then all of these boxes are full of different types of clothing. But in my defense, and let's be honest, this really is not much of a defense. A lot of these clothes, I mean, I've got clothing that I still wear from Bay Trading, and Bay Trading went into administration over 10 years ago. So I do keep stuff, it does last, but you know what? This clear out is long overdue, so I am going to get on with it. And I think the first thing I'm going to tackle is the jeans, because that is probably going to be the hardest thing for me. I wear jeans a lot, and skinny jeans, I've got a lot of them from when I was thinner. In my healthy body, skinny jeans, they do not fit me, because I have a waist that goes in and hips that go out and thighs that touch. So to get jeans that will go over my hips, they're really baggy round the waist. And if they're going to fit my waist, they're not even going to get past my mid-thigh. So I need to get rid of them. I do have 4 different clothing sizes of jean here. And there's also some jeggings and stuff in there too. So I'm only going to be keeping the 2 largest sizes, because they are the only ones that I am going to be fitting into from now on. I love these, but I have never ever worn them, because when I bought them, they were too big, and they're now going to be way too small, so I am going to have to give them away. I'm really sad because they are so pretty, but it's got to be done. I would say that don't try things on, because that could end up going down a wormhole of negativity. If you're not sure if it fits or not, make your own decision about whether or not you want to keep it. But I would say try and not think too much about it. I'm literally just looking at the size, and if the number is not right on the label, It's going in the pile for being donated. I'm not taking time to consider about how much I might like something or want to wear it, because it doesn't fit. No point. Did have to take the cardigan off as I'm far too hot. So I've basically done the jeans that were in the back pile. Now, when I last sorted out my jeans, the back pile were the ones of the biggest sizes. So I wasn't expecting there to be any actually in there to get rid of, but I was wrong. One pair. However, the front pile, if any of these get put back in the wardrobe, I'll be quite surprised. So look how much space there is compared to how much there was when I first took the jeans out. I've got all of these to give away. Only one pair from the front pile actually went into the wardrobe, and that's because they were a larger size. They're just ones that I bought recently, so they were at the front of the wardrobe. So I will actually be able to reorganise it. Now, I did take out some joggers, but these all fit me, and they are in the correct size, so these are going to be staying. But yeah, and that's it done. There is a part of me that does have a little pang of regret, but it's a very unhealthy part. So yeah, bye bye 2 small jeans and hello wardrobe space. And I'm not going to be refilling it with more clothes, because I don't need new clothes. So guys, I am going to go ahead and do the rest of the stuff in my wardrobe. Might not do it all today because it's actually warmer than I realised. But I am going to get it done. I'm not going to film it all for you because I don't think I'm going to be saying or doing anything else that will be helpful that I haven't already covered. But you can always ask any questions you've got. Feel free to make any comments, and yeah, I hope at least one person finds this helpful and it gives you the motivation to make that change and choose recovery. I better start bagging up the clothes as I go, or my bed is just going to be absolutely buried and I won't be able to get into it tonight. So thank you for watching, and I do hope that you'll come back for the next video. Bye.